RMP, how important are these head-to-head matchups against other MVP types compared to your overall body of work?
Well, you got to bring it every night, or you're not in the discussion, you know? When these voters are trying to choose a winner, these are the type of games they take into consideration.
That's fair. Any predictions for tonight?
Yeah, you know, it's going to be a fun one. He's a great player, so he wants it as much as I do, so it's going to be a shootout. MP out. How was that?
Great, bro. I think I got it.
Cool. My mom's calling.
You good?
Hey, what's up, Ma?
Everything's okay, honey, but I'm at the hospital with your father.
A hospital? Why are you at a hospital?
He had chest pain, and they checked it out. It's looking like he technically had a heart attack.
A heart attack,
He's
Ma?
okay. He's okay, honey. He wants you to know that.
Wait, Ma, slow down.
I know you have the game today, and your father didn't even want me to call you, but I think that you have a right to know.
I don't know, Ma. This sounds serious.
The doctors say it's very mild, as far as these things go, anyway. Look, honey, I'd let you talk to him, but he's getting tests right now.
No, Ma, I'm coming home.
No, honey, he made me promise that I wouldn't let you do that. I know it sounds scary, MP, but he's okay.
This doesn't feel right, Ma.
Your father's a fighter. You know that, and he'll be very upset if you miss this game because of him.
Yeah, that sounds like Dad.
It's what he wants.
Well, how are you holding up?
I'm fine. I'm a little rattled, but I'm okay.
I'm calling as soon as the game's over, so you make sure you have your phone by your side, okay?
Of course. I love you very much, MP. Good luck tonight.
I love you too, Ma. And tell Dad I love him as well, and that I'm gonna see him soon.
What's up, SB?
Enjoyable and incident-free. If you have any issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word EAT along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concerns immediately. Well, Philip, get out to the game. How will you there? What better way to pass the year than with photos of your favorite mascot, Bernie, and the Heat Dancer? Attention all you fans out there. Make sure to come out to that next home game because the first 10,000 of you will get your own deck of Heat Dancer trading cards. Just a reminder, folks, to make sure in the premiere for figurines and toys. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot, Bernie. We've got a fan giveaway day around the corner. Everyone in attendance receives their own bag featuring you online. And folks, we hope you
And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Miami, they've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason.
And you know, for the Heat, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for the Heat, Mitchell is out there with MP. Then there's Powell. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, we're starting to creep, Clark, towards the midway point of the season. Isn't it amazing how fast this season can go by? You and I look at each other and say, wow, can't believe we're already here.
Well, you know, Kevin, I think it's a function of us getting older, if you will. They say time seems to move faster the older you get. But clearly it's the same for the players as far as how fast the season goes. Opening night happens, and then before you know it, the All-Star game is coming up, and then you get to the backside of that, and it's usually all downhill to the playoffs and beyond.
And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
We have MVP implications on the line tonight between MP and Anthony Edwards, and when I caught up with MP, he told me this is going to be a big test for us. We know how good Ant is, and we know how hard he competes. He knows everyone needs to be locked in.
Certainly not a matchup you can take lightly. Thanks. Outside Edwards. The tray. It's hauled in by MP. And here's Miami. 4-point game. And he banks in the layup.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels kicks to Anderson. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Out to Edwards. Tries again. Good D by Mitchell.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves, but there remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Here's MP, following the basket by Kyle Anderson. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat trailing. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Mitchell wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 6.
McDaniels with the big answer.
He'd have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. MP passes to Adebayo. Gobert pulls it in. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Inside. Here's Gobert. Lays it up off the glass.
Making a play right there. Gobert just using his size.
The Heat trail by 4. MP outside. Fires it up. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 6 points for him.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo's got major bounce now. This kid is a big-time leaper. He can play at the rim and above it, too.
Here's MP. 6 points for him. Down low. Powell outside. MP outside. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And he just battles hard in the post. Bam doesn't need a clean look to convert from that range.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. And it's off from 3-point range.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Jaquez with the screen on DiVincenzo. To the paint, stolen by Anderson. And here comes the break. Over in the corner, Edwards. Sinks the triple. Edwards got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Minnesota.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
The Heat trail by 5. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. Powell finds MP. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Joe Ingles is checked in for the Timberwolves. Dosunmu comes in for McDaniels. And Miami has possession. They trail by 7. Hero on the wing. Back to MP. Pass to Hero. There's the 3. Traps in the tray.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's MP. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Dosunmu. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
MP with it. 8 points for him. Back to Hero. Beyond the arc. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
We got Khalil Ware. Tyler Hero out there with MP. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the 3 slot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was simply terrific. He added 43 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. Putting in a performance like that one really boosts momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
It's good. MP's got 10 points.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Edwards with another miss. He'd have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here's Highland, following the basket by MP. Here's Shannon. He has yet to score. Pass to Berenger. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's blocked. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East, MP.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found them.
Now, here's MP. MP sets the screen for Powell. And a wide open look for MP. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. MP's got the lead up to 3 now for Miami. Edwards against Powell. Got it! Edwards converts for 2. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. MP's shot is good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now, Highland. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Pass to McDaniels. Powell against Edwards. Here's Anderson, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Anderson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good work inside from Anderson. I mean, he's deceptively long and uses that to his advantage down there.
There's Hero with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 9 points.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Anderson with the screen for Highland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Heat leading by 4. And here is MP. 43 points out last game. And that one, good.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Miami making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. Now you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Ware finds MP. Back to Ware. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside, Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to DiVincenzo. Uses the glass to finish the lane. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
DiVincenzo fighting hard for that bucket. Great determination.
MP against Edwards. Adebayo. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Edwards looking it over. Here's DiVincenzo. Miami grabs the miss. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. The penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside, Edwards. .119 left in the first half of the game. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. His last outing, 16 points for him. Anderson dishes to Edwards. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Adebayo. Gobert with the block.
More than 7 feet to contend with and a wingspan that might be north of that. Good luck getting a shot over Gobert.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Anderson. McDaniels outside. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And so it's Miami. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well,
and that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Timberwolves trail by 13. DiVincenzo kicks to Anderson. Edwards against Mitchell. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there over Mitchell. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 18 points in the game.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
MP, no good.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And now, Hallie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. A three for DiVincenzo.
Love the defensive stand by MP right there. Got the position he needed and sent it back.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Another miss by MP. Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's McDaniels off with the layup. 3-on-3. Floats one. MP attacking the open floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. McDaniels right side. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. 11 points in the game.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
The Heat leading by 10. Powell outside. And here's MP for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 9. Edwards inside, covered by Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Oh, good on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's MP. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards finds McDaniels. Edwards the bounce pass. With the shot, Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. For the three, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. MP's got 32 points.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Edwards with it. 18 points for him. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Mitchell against Edwards. Over Mitchell. Jaquez with the rebound. The Heat leading by 16. MP, that's for 2. Shot is good off the back rim and in. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Several teams changing it up here. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Highlands checked in. Pass to Anderson. Sinks that one from the post. 6 points for Kyle Anderson.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Hero kicks to MP. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Heat lead by 20.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
1:39 left in the third. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Now Anderson. Back to Highland. Shoots. Great D that time from Hero.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And they get it back. Here's MP. He has 38 in the game. Clock at 4. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 41.
MP looking solid from there.
Pass to Dosunmu. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
Phillips, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
You know, Kyle Anderson is one of the more unique players in this league. He doesn't overwhelm you with his athleticism. He's got good size, but his smarts, his instincts, and his skill level are all platinum level.
Pass to Hero. Back to MP. Heat moving the ball around. There's Hero with the three. Nailed from three-point land. Hero's got 12.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. This has been a remarkable and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Checked in for Miami. MP comes in for Tyler Hero.
Set them up for your Heat dancers.
They've got MP. Khalil Ware is out there with Powell. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. From deep. Norman Powell with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Driving in. Edwards against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing a foul.
And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting in with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Adebayo passes to MP. Back to Adebayo. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 16 points for Bam Adebayo. Timberwolves shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Gobert with a screen for Anderson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Shoots it up. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Miami.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. That 3 off the mark. Now, MP lets it go from deep. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, congrats on the win. I know this is one of the games you've highlighted on your social channels as being pivotal to your MVP case. How do you think you fared?
It was a good team win. I helped lead the charge, but we got contributions from everyone.
Giving props to the team. Spoken like a true MVP.
Yeah.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. So...
Hey, Ma, how's it going?
He's great. He's in really good spirits.
Okay, well, did the test fine?
That he needs surgery. But the prognosis, it's really, really good.
Ma.
Yes, they need to put a stent in, and I know it sounds scary, but the doctor said it's a very common procedure. And like I said, the prognosis is great.
Yeah. I guess that's good. Can I talk to him?
Oh, he's sleeping right now, honey, but I will have him call you in the morning.
And how are you holding up?
I'm fine, MP, and your father is fine too. Everything is going to be okay.
Mom. I need you to keep reminding me that Dad's a fighter.
Your dad is a fighter.
I
love
mean
you.
Right now, Ma, but thanks.
I love you, honey.
I love you too, Ma.